Welcome everybody. Today's topic is about credit. Credit is very essential in today's time. Everything can't be bought in cash, so that's where your credit can come in. That's why today I want to give you some information about credit. What I want to cover is what is credit and a credit score, how to check your credit and get your credit score, and why it's important to view your credit report frequently and know your credit score. If you want more in-depth information about credit, you can download my ebook, Credit in Common Sense Form, right now. So stay tuned for more right after this. Before we get started, my name is Austin, and what I like to do here is give motivation and advice on how to become financially independent. First, we need to know what is credit. I'm going to give it to you in the simplest way possible. Credit is defined as a contractual agreement in which a borrower receives something of value now and agrees to repay the lender at a later date, generally with interest. That something of value is typically money. So, credit is to borrow something now and repay at a later date or dates with interest. As you build your credit report, you start to get a credit score. For people who don't know what a credit score is, it's a number between 300 to 850 that depicts a person's credit worthiness. The higher your score, the better you look to potential lenders. So, if you have a higher score, your chances of getting approved for a loan or whatever it is you're applying for are greater. Now, just because you have a high score doesn't always mean that you will get approved for a loan. There are many other factors that can go into a loan decision. I will save all of that for later videos. This video is strictly to get you familiar with credit itself. Also, as a side note, I want to share the 5 factors that determine a credit score. The 5 factors are these. Number 1, payment history. Number 2, the amount of debt owed. Number 3, the length of credit history. Number 4, account mix. And lastly, number 5, new credit. Now that we have gone over what is credit and a credit score, let's get into how to check your credit report and get your credit score. There are a lot of websites that can give you your report and score, but I would suggest going straight to the source. There are 3 main bureaus that most lending companies report your accounts to. The name of the 3 bureaus are Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. If you go to those websites, you are able to get your report and score. Now, just a FYI, each website does charge a fee to get your report and score, but you can sign up for the monthly membership that will give you other benefits and resources that will be helpful to have. If you are just getting started out and don't want to pay, you can go to annualcreditreport.com and get your report from all 3 bureaus once a year for free. Now, you won't get your score for free, but you can at least get your report to see what's on it. Now, you can also try Credit Karma, which will give you your credit report and credit score for 2 bureaus, TransUnion and Equifax. Just know Credit Karma won't be as accurate. I will leave a link below for all 3 bureaus and for annualcreditreport.com below. Now that we have gone over what is credit and a credit score and how to check your credit and get your credit score, I want to give you some insight on why you should check your credit report frequently and why it's important to know your credit score. You will be surprised how many people don't know what's on their credit report or even what their credit score is. Like I said at the beginning, credit is essential in today's time. Since credit is your ability to repay something that was borrowed, you want to make sure that you have an idea of what's on your credit report. Identity theft is a real thing, and with so much scamming going on, your information can easily be stolen. If you don't check your credit, you may have fraudulent items that have opened that you didn't apply for. You don't want to find late payments, collections, or charge-offs being reported that aren't yours. If you do check your credit and you see that you have these items, you can easily dispute them. If you never check, you never know, which means you can't dispute it to have them removed. You want to also make sure that if you do have any loans, they are reporting correctly, meaning showing on-time payments and even reporting at all. Some companies don't report to the credit bureaus unless you don't pay. So if they don't report, then that loan doesn't help your credit. Your credit score is based upon what's on your credit report. So since you now know what's on your credit report, it's time to get your credit score. Who wants to go and apply for a loan and get denied because you have a low credit score? Not I. You should know your credit score because that lets you know where you stand in the credit world. The higher the score, the better the chances are to get approved, and the lower the score, the more likely you're going to get denied. When you have a higher score, you will also get a lower interest rate than if your score is lower. The lower the interest rate, the lower your monthly payment will be, and you will be paying back less in interest to the lending company. Checking both your credit and credit score will lead to you having a better understanding of what you need to do to improve your credit worthiness, or what you need to keep doing to keep having a high credit score. As we get to the end of this video, I want you to start taking your credit seriously. You should think of your credit as a tool to help you get to a better financial situation. When you have better credit, you are able to get more and pay back less. If you need some help or some guidance, check out my website for some resources and how to contact me directly for some one-on-one coaching. Also, you can download my ebook for more in-depth information on credit. I will make more videos on the credit topic, like how to improve your score, what type of accounts you should have, and much more. So continue to watch my channel and consider subscribing so that you can get notifications when a new video drops. Thanks for watching FITCSP, Financial Independence Through Common Sense Practice. I want you all to reach financial independence, but it will require planning, preparing, and executing. Until next time, peace.